opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand, Zane Gonzalez to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. And if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader. I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. That's his first down in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. That's good. First down at the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Love's going to give it to Lloyd. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here first and goal. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons come out and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege. And I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Atlanta.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice.
Bijan Robinson. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Packers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's another Packers 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Good for a Packers first down.
And they'll get down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the Packers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. His second TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
16 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad game in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
He's taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-7 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. Third down and 3 as we are ready to get back underway. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Love. That one complete to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, it's Lloyd. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Love is a short one caught by Kraft. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Love. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Love. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. From 31, here is 2nd and 4. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get about 2. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
His
just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. They run over center with Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. We'll try the right side with Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers 16-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it here with Robinson. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Love quickly out to Watson. Now he is free up the right sideline. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Packers.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Work this out wide for Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The left side, he finds Kraft. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Handoff, it's Moore. He'll take this down inside the 30. Brandon Dormus there on the tackle. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Try to run it with Moore. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Pass caught right side by Kraft. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is caught by the tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were a good guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Makes the score Packers 28, Falcons 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. This field pretty slick now. That picked up only about 3 yards. So, halftime straight ahead. And we head. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. We get set for quarter number 3. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. The Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Panics now off the bootleg. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That one on target to Moore. 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
At the 39-yard line.
And here's Bijan.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
1st down, Falcons.
Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. To the outside. Catch made by London. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Falcons 1st.
Here's Robinson. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Here's Penix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
To throw is Penix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Falcons first down.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
It's to second and goal.
To throw again, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
On third and goal, it's Penix. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
The Packers offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. They'll do so with first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. He'll push forward for about a yard. Brandon Dormus there on the tackle.
28-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Love. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain on the play. And the Packers first down. First and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Back at the 33-yard line.
They'll go again with Lloyd. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. On first down, it's Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Mooney in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Penix. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 the 1st down. 1/4 of an age for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start this on the ground with Moore. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Now Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. Oh, a loose football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Go play action with Love. He'll step up and run. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Floyd. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reeves. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run here with Wilson. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
10 more yards. The tackle made by Jesse Bates. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The run over center, and it's Ward. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That one incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Javon Bullard.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Atlanta.
A gain of 19 yards.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And it all takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
Second and 9 at the Packers' 28-yard line.
Here's second and 9. Here's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Throwing is Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll try to throw it with Penix. That one on target to Moore. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Robinson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. Second and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll sting to the ground. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
They'll run here. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
We're trying to pick this up with a jet sweep. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down.
Here's Wilson. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Well, you find yourself in field goal range. If it's successful, you take the lead. But they're thinking they want to put this game on the backs of their offense. They decide to go for it and fail. But the real story is, what a stand by this defense.
The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need. to use it here. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game.